Donald Trump has an obsession with Taylor Swift, and it's time that we talk about it. I'm not talking about the obsession with the endorsements and all that, where it eventually led to Vivek Ramaswamy claiming that the Super Bowl had been rigged so that Travis Kelce would win, so that Taylor Swift would become famous, so that her endorsement would mean something. The right is obsessed with Taylor Swift in general. No, Donald Trump is specifically obsessed with her in the way that he is always obsessed with women. So there's this book coming out. It's Apprentice in Wonderland, How Donald Trump and Mark Burnett Took America Through the Looking Glass. And here is what he had to say in it. I think she's beautiful, very beautiful. I find her very beautiful. You've said it 3 times now. It's getting creepy, Grandpa. But anyway, I think she's liberal. She probably doesn't like Trump. I hear she's very talented. She's one of the wealthiest and most beloved musical performers in the world, but he hears she's talented. I think she's very beautiful, actually, unusually beautiful. And the writer says it's her fame, not her songcraft, that fascinates Trump. When asked about Swift's music played so frequently on the radio that's inescapable in daily life, he says, "Don't know it well." So 5 times he calls her beautiful. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Listen, in order for the Damage Report to keep on going, we need viewers like you to become a member on YouTube. Can you click the join button on YouTube today? Thank you. Okay, so beyond her look, what intrigues Trump the most is the idea frequently bandied about online before she endorsed a Democratic Senate candidate in Tennessee back in 2018 that she could secretly be supporting him. But she is liberal, or is that just an act? She's legitimately liberal? It's not an act. It surprises me that a country star can be successful being liberal, which she's been known to be like this for literally years. He's so behind the times and so obsessed with her. And it's not lost on a lot of people that if you squint your eyes and don't have the greatest vision, she's a little bit reminiscent of Ivanka. Of course he thinks that she's beautiful or whatever. But the need for country stars to line up behind him, if it bothered him that Taylor Swift might be a liberal, I thoughts and prayers to what he's experiencing with Beyonce right now. But what do you think, Sabrina?
I think if Taylor Swift possibly being a liberal is the only thing that's getting his way, then he's in luck, because she's not as liberal as she might portray herself to be just in her actions. I mean, with all the pollution that her jets cause, or how instead of speaking on Gaza, she spoke on, did you say Gaga? Yeah, I'll defend Lady Gaga. Yeah, woman, cool. So, maybe she is more in line with Trump's values than he thinks. But yeah, I think some days maybe he just wants to be a regular person, and that he wants to tweet every thought that comes into his head and not be judged. Yeah. And actually, fine, he still does. So scratch that.
He does still do, and he definitely did before the politics stuff, and that's fine. Yeah. Now you're a politician though, and so yeah, the fact that you were really, really obsessed and tweeted constantly, not only about Taylor Swift but also Kristen Stewart, you were 3 or 4 times their age.
Oh God,
so obsessed with their dating and that's so weird. Obsessed with their love life, and if any of you think that when he tweeted at them, which he did, we can bring up graphic 5, multiple tweets that he sent to Taylor Swift back in 2012. If any of you think that if she had responded and he DM'd her and she'd been willing to meet up, that she wouldn't be one of the many people that he cheated on Melania with, then you're crazy. But anyway, yeah, thanks for the beautiful picture. You're fantastic. He's obsessed. And the main reason that I want to bring this up is if she does end up endorsing Joe Biden, and I imagine that at some point something like that will happen. She cares about democracy. She cares about people voting. It's gonna especially bother him because he was so into her. And I like that. I like that for me. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?